Hello everyone, my name is
Anna,
Julia,
Linda,
Marieva,
Madalena,
Lazar,
and we are DYouth.
Are you high? Are you low? Hang on there, you aren't alone. Here we go, the youth around the globe.
DYouth welcomes you to the new episode of the Diabetes Daily Podcast. Enjoy! Welcome. Please tell me something about yourself.
Hello, my name is Madalena. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Portugal, and I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 6, which means diabetes has been with me for 15 years. I've had an insulin pump since I was 9 and liver since I was 17. I finished my degree in Languages and Communication this year, and I've just started my master's degree in Strategic Communication in Lisbon. And hopefully I'll start working in the communications field very soon.
How was your diagnosis? How do you feel about it now, and how far did this change?
I was only a child when I was diagnosed, so I don't have a complete memory of what it was like. And I don't have any bad memories of diabetes as a child. However, at the age of 15, I went through a very complicated phase where I went into denial. It was a very difficult time when I felt that diabetes was a burden and that I had enough, so I didn't want to do any more work with my blood sugar. I felt alone. I felt that no one understood me. No one knew what I was going through, and that diabetes was always going to be a burden, no matter what. Fortunately, I realized that I wasn't alone, that there were other people going through the same thing, and that I couldn't just ignore diabetes. I had to take care of myself, and that diabetes is just a companion that sometimes needs our attention, but doesn't limit us in any way as long as it's well managed.
What scared you the most at first with your diabetes?
As I mentioned before, I don't remember exactly what it was like at first. I just remember being a bit scared and confused. I wasn't understanding why I had to start pricking my fingers and my belly and my arm.
What barriers do you feel diabetes has created in your life?
Diabetes hasn't created any barriers in my life. I think it's us, humans, who create non-existent barriers simply because we're afraid. When I was 18, I got into the college I wanted, 300 kilometers from home, and it was a bit scary having to live on my own for the first time, going to a new college and all this away from my family and friends. One of the questions I asked my mother was, "Do you think I'll make it? Because I'm going to be totally alone. What if I have a severe hypoglycemia?" After analyzing it very carefully, I began to notice that firstly, I've never needed help to correct any hypoglycemia in 15 years of diabetes. And secondly, severe hypoglycemia can happen everywhere. And if I'm going to be afraid all my life, I won't be able to do anything. I won't be able to be independent, and I wouldn't travel as much as I love to. So, diabetes doesn't create barriers. Our fear does, but only if we let it.
What was your personal power secret to keep on and fight?
I think my power is my family, my friends, my boyfriend, and above all, myself. Because if I don't do it for myself, no one else will. And if we want to achieve some life goal, professional goal, personal goal, we have to be in our best physical shape. And only by taking care of ourselves and our diabetes can we do that.
What is your dream for the future of diabetes?
My dream for the future of diabetes is that everyone from whatever country, background, or economic class has access to the latest diabetes devices, and for the diabetes community to be more united, and for people to share more of their stories, which can inspire many others and help them through the toughest phases.
What message would you like to leave? What is your conclusion?
I just wanted to conclude by saying that if we all share our stories, our experiences, we can help many people in their moments of loneliness and rebellion with diabetes. Things don't always go the way we want, but to lower your arms is to sign the defeat.
Is there something else you would like to add?
I don't know whether to call this funny or scary. I think this story is funny because it's stupid, but at the same time it's scary because it shows how ignorant people are about diabetes. There was a day when I was at the beach and I was already using the Libre and I needed to go to the bathroom. I went into a cafe and on the way I heard a girl say to her colleague behind the bar that what I had on my arm was to control my sugar addiction. At the time, I was so upset and angry and just went to the bathroom and came back out. If it had been today, I would probably have stopped and explained what the Libre is for and that it has nothing to do with an addiction to sweets. But it was such an unfortunate comment that I still remember it.
Are you high? Are you low? Hang on there, you aren't alone. Here we come, here we go, the youth around the globe.
DYouth thanks you for receiving this episode of Diabetes Daily. We hope you like it. Thank you for your support. If you feel like sharing your own story, check out our show notes on how you can do so. Until next week, we wish you good blood sugar.